This video is going to show you how to investigate zoning laws and regulations in Melrose. So the first thing, this is assuming you're doing this worksheet. If not, it's still the same information. So obviously you're going to want to know the address of your lot. You need to go to this website, the GIS mapping website, to get a lot of this information. And it looks like this if you're doing Melrose. So let's just zoom in on a lot. Let's pick this lot. And if you hit the info tab here, and you click the lot itself, it'll come up with the information for this given lot. The first thing you're going to want to know is what zoning area it is in. So what you want to do is turn on the layers tab here. You can click on, let's say we want the square feet of the lot. So that will make it appear on the map. As you can see, it now says 8787. That's the square feet of the land. If you need to know the parcel ID, you can turn that on. And now this is the one we were really looking for at this moment, which is zoning. If you're zoomed in, it doesn't really tell you a whole lot, but if you zoom out, it will show you the larger area of Melrose, and you can see the lot we're looking at is in zoning area UR-A. There are different zones that have different regulations, so that's what you're going to need to know. All right, so for this worksheet, there's UR-A. You would want to highlight that. You can snip an image. Now, here's what I really also need to talk to you about. First of all, the use is, I can explain it in this way. So UR-A, as you can see here, is a, let me zoom in. For any lot on UR-A, you can have one of four, well, let's say 3 categories plus any other permitted use, and they're going to have different minimum lot square footage based on what's on it. So you may need to figure out what's on that lot first before you can fill in that chart. So to fill that in, let's go back to this one. I'm going to turn off the square footage and the parcel ID just so that my map's not so overloaded with information. And now if I click on the info tab again, so I'm going to close down layers and hit the, here we go, the find button. And if I click on the parcel ID itself, it will bring up all kinds of information. So to figure out if it's a single family, a 2-story, a townhome, it's really difficult. You might have to look through some information, like number of bedrooms, 6, might indicate that it's a 2-family, but 1 kitchen is a little struggle. Let's see, 2 units though, this normally would indicate right here that it's a 2-family house. But so that's that. We can discuss that more in detail. What I really want to show you now is under this chart, the setback to get from the GIS mapping site, you're going to have to measure it. So all of this information on this in this column is going to be from this table, right? So if we have I believe the one that we're looking at is a 2-family, so you would copy all of these numbers over. But to then figure out what your lot specifically is, let's say the front setback, you can come down here and hit measure distance. And now the way this works is you want to click once and then scroll over to where you want to measure to. And I can see down there it's 11.3 feet of a front setback. If you click again, it will allow you to then continue and go on another path. I don't think that's what you want. You just want a straight up distance. So if you want to reset it, you can just click it again and then say, for example, you can get the side setback. Well, I missed that, but you can click that again and do it again. Now, to get the area of the house, so basically the footprint, you can click on this area button and it just keeps working its way around. You can just keep clicking. All I'm doing here is clicking on every point of the house. And you can see it starts to look like it's overriding. So I have that weird triangular area, but as you go, it will start to make sense of the shape that you're trying to trace. And I just suggest don't click the last time and look down there and say, oh, it's 1,800 square feet. And now that's what you could put into your lot. If you need to measure the open space, you can do the opposite and measure the outside plus anything that's not covered by driveway and house and so on. But that's how you use this website. All the other information you might need should be in this table. If it's not, I would suggest looking under layers and seeing if there's one other bit of information. Another very useful bit of information is contours. If I turn contours on, it will actually give you the basically like a topography of the lot, so you can know that how the lot's shaped. You can see that this lot's a little bit higher where the house is, and then it goes down in the backyard a little bit. Um, but that's it. I think that should cover what you need for now.